Hello lovelies, it's Lex and welcome to the build and buy mode items for the new Sims 4 Get Famous pack. I like to do these videos so you guys can see all the new stuff you're gonna get if you get this game pack here. So we're gonna start with the building stuff. It looks like we got some new things to put onto roofs and on the houses, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set these out here. These definitely look like accessories for building, which is nice. Makes them nice, fancy, you know, whatever. These all look like air ducts, but these two definitely look like things to add to the tops of houses to make them a little bit more interesting. So there's that. It says we got something new in fountains. We did. We got a big fountain. Look at this little fountain here. Also has different colors. I'm sure you guys know that by now that we can change the colors here. But that is definitely a fountain fit for a mansion. We have something new for pools as well. It's a new pool trim. So let me go ahead and make a little pool here real quick. So here's our new pool trim. A marble, if you will. Very nice. Very fancy. I'm not mad about it. Oh, I like that blue one actually a lot. Oh, and then we got some new things that you can put on the bottom of the pools, I'm guessing. Around the pools. Kind of a, you know, border if you'd like. A little fancy emblems here. These are really cute. I like those a lot. And again, they do come in different colors, different gilds, pinks, all that kind of good stuff. Looks like we have some new columns as well. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the back here. That one looks pretty standard. That one has some brick on the bottom. And then we have a fancy one with the gold at the top. I think there's going to be a lot of kind of fancy stuff in here since we're doing, you know, the kind of fancy get famous kind of whatever you want to call it here. Excuse my phone, I'm very unprofessional. And then this brick one looks like it comes in a decent amount of different colors too. I like that. We got some new gates. What is this here? What does that say? Hazard tape. Okay, so this one is just like for movies maybe. And then we have a fancy mansion gate here. Very nice. We should probably have a new fence as well then. This is hazard tape. Must be applied on room. Okay. So we got here just a new like kind of glass looking one, whatever this hazard tape is for. This is the more gilded fancy one with some little llamas on the edges that matches that big gate. And then we have a high version here that also would go very nicely with the gate. See, we just pop them right in there. Very nice. I like this so far. It's pretty cute. All right, we got two new railings. So there's two new stairs. Okay, so here is one of the steps here, and here is another one. This one is definitely like a marble, the other one is like a wood. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we have one that is like the clear glass railing, and then we have the gilded fancy railing. These are really nice. I like this kind of fake marble design. I actually really like how it looks. And again, I'm sure you guys know lots of different colors, as always, different things to choose from. I like that these kind of have neon sort of things in the background there. We got some new doors. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of move our stairs out of the way so we can place these doors down. All right, so we have what looks kind of like a, you know, standard, you know, either do not enter or staff kind of door. We have a very nice looking wood sort of door here. I like that this can be all these different colors here. Very nice. Oh, we have a retro door. I thought that some of this stuff looked kind of 50s, you know, glamour Hollywood. So that's nice. I like that a lot. We have a VIP door. Very nice. Little red tape there for you. And then we have the duck security. Oh, like Scrooge McDuck, biometric vault door. That's pretty cute, if anybody was a fan of Scrooge McDuck with the cartoons back in the day. And then we have, oh, a ton of doors. Get out of here, gate. Get out of here. This stuff, we gotta make room for all these doors. I didn't realize we were going to have so many to choose from. Okay. So, we have a couple different retro doors here. I really like these retro doors. An arch VIP. This one is glorious. I love that. A real big kind of mansion door. Another big mansion door. I'm gonna have to build another wall. There's so much in here already. I like when you get a pack and you get a lot of junk, you know? I like when you get your money's worth with these things. So here's another exclusive door with a tape, and then a fancier version also with the kind of queued up, and I'm sure you guys know by now, I'm going to say this a lot, there are lots of different color options as well. I'm really fond of these kind of retro-y styled ones, and I really like this one a lot in particular. No new really high doors. We'll go ahead and check out some windows here. So we have the more kind of retro looking smaller windows. Here is a real little tiny guy. Well, I guess he's bigger than other windows we could have. Here's another one here. Very nice. I'm probably gonna have to move these doors here so we can actually see these windows a little bit. We have these kind of larger ones that are gonna be kind of a similar mix here, it looks like, these ones, and then we have the more plain Jane ones. Oh, look at this tiny little guy. That's so cute. And then we have another kind of larger one here. This one looks pretty similar to this one, but I like those. Also new medium windows. I'm sorry, doors, you're in my way. All right. Oh, look at these fancy guys. Look how pretty these are. I really like these kind of fancy ones. The different, like, kind of wrought iron and stuff on the inside. I really, really like that style. No new really big ones. Let's go ahead and look at our, whatever this is. Oh, there's a new wall trim. Okay. Let me throw in a little small wall. If I can remember what I'm doing. Oh, wait. It's not gonna let me because it's... yeah. There. Now we have to filter it again. There we go. Alright. It's a new little glass partition there. Very cute. I like this a lot. I will probably actually use this one all the time. I really, really, really like that. All right. Oh, we got some new little window things as well. We have some beautiful window flowers. I really, really, really like those. A wall brace for something. Oh, there's a new awning. Look at that. That's so pretty. I really, really, really like that. And then we have a little marble balcony. This is maybe my favorite thing so far. These flowers and that little arch thing. Super cute. We already did our fences, we did our stairs. Let's take a look here. There is a new foundation as well that looks like a stage. Let me go ahead and we will, I guess, maybe lower our terrain. I would like to lower the terrain, please. No, no, what are you doing? It's raising it. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Stop it! It's not listening to me! Why don't I see the lower option? Is this different than it just was the other day? Maybe I'm just dumb. Whatever. There's a new thing. You guys will figure it out. Alright. So we have some new walls here. Let's do this one. So we have some fancy looking wallpaper here. Very nice. Of course, different colors. You guys know that. We have some stage paneling. A new half shingle brick, which I always love to get new buildy things because I love building in The Sims. It's probably my favorite thing to do. A full shingle. We have a new brick. I like this brick a lot. Very cute. We have some new long bricks here as well. Very pretty. Let's get this window out of the way a little bit here so we can see what we're doing. Just move that over. Another shortened brick version here. Very nice. A very fancy marble wall. We have a new stucco that's like a two-tone color. That's very cute. And then we have a soft fabric one, which I would guess is a soundproofing wall that you could use in a recording studio. That kind of thing. Very nice. I want to know why I'm having issues having this lower. That's just speed. I feel like this is different than when I had updated the game before. It doesn't want to seem to let me lower the terrain. It just seems to let me want to raise it for some reason. so weird. Huh. I don't know why. That's so odd. I'll have to check into that later on. Alright, whatever. We got some new floors here. A new wood floor, kind of like an older parquet. This is Wild West floor. Here's a new tile that is pretty nice. I'm always partial to red, so let's see what that looks like. Catwalk flooring. We got Heroes flooring, so this is probably going to be a kind of plain, yeah, kind of like a ceramic-y, cement-looking thing. Villain flooring, okay. And then we have some fancy marble here. And we have another fancy marble here. Let's see what that blue one looks like. Fancy. All right. That looks like most of the build items. I gotta figure out what's going on with that terrain tool. I don't know why it didn't want to let me lower anything. I've got to be doing something wrong. Maybe it's because I'm in build mode only instead of live mode? I don't know. All right. Doesn't look like we have any new trees or plants. So let's switch into our new furniture here. I'm sure there's going to be a lot. Okay. New little bed, retro bed here. Here is the fancy bed. Oh, is that fancy. I want to see what other colors we have going on with this. Look at that gold with the tiger. That's crazy. I'm digging the retro stuff a little bit more than the super fancy stuff, I think. Look at that. Sheeps in a pod, a sleep pod. Oh my god, because people always say that the you know, extremely wealthy sleep in pods, and that's why they look so nice. That's funny. Okay, here is a new recliner chair. I'm gonna go with that's the fancy. Here's the retro. We have the new fancy throne chair. I don't know if that's a dining or not. We have a retro chair here. Here is a acting chair. Couple different fancy dining chairs. Look at that high back one. New retro bar stool. Here is the fancy bar stool. We have a kind of villainous looking computer chair that really reminds me of one that they had in Sims 3. So I don't know if that's a purposeful kind of throwback thing or not, but I really like that. Here is our retro couch. And then here is our fancy couch. Very nice. We have another version of the fancy sofa. Here is a black one that matches that first recliner that we looked at. A new bench with an advertising thing on it for pizza. Here is the retro love seat. Here is the fancy love seat. And I will, you know, go through for a second, change our colors, but I know that you guys know by now that these are going to come in a variety of different color options for the most part. But I'm digging this so far. It's a good pack so far, I think. Okay, here is our kind of retro dining table. Here is our more fancy dining table. We have our new retro kind of side table thing to put TVs on. I love this. Here is our kind of fancy. The black stuff looks like it's still fancy, but it's less fancy than this. These kind of styled ones seem more of like a middle ground in between the retro stuff and the really, really, really fancy stuff. Here is our retro side end table. Our retro coffee table. Our different retro coffee table. I love coffee tables that are like this, that are two different heights in real life. I don't know why. I just really, really do. We have one of the giant coffee tables that goes with this set of stuff. And then we have our fancy coffee table here. It looks like it's padded underneath and then has a glass top to it. We have probably something that I'm going to use a lot. Just a cute little dining room sort of thing with some plates in the bottom, mugs, all that kind of good stuff. I love junk like this when they put this into the games so that you can add clutter to it. These are my favorite kind of in-game items. We also have another one here, but it is a more fancy version with a glass shelf, and it looks like it has a mirror back. So that'll be cute. We got a new fancy bookshelf. This is a pedestal. I'm assuming there's going to be trophies and different statues and things you're going to be able to have. We're getting into the bathroom stuff now. Here is a really, really, really cute retro wall sink. I love this. I love bowl sinks in real life. I think this is really nice. Here's our fancy gilded gold one and our beautiful fancy swan toilet. Glorious. Sims are gonna love it. All right, here is a kind of cheapo, but nicer than we're used to, retro-y cheap shower. I like that a lot. Here is our fancy gilded shower. It definitely is larger than the other one. Very nice. We have our swan tub. So fancy, so fancy. We have a side jacuzzi tub. This is beautiful. I like this a lot. It's very different than the corner tubs that we have so far, so I'm very pleased to have a new one. Here is a little music station here. That's pretty sweet. I'm assuming this is probably something to do with the live streaming career option that they have now. We have a crystal helmet. Let's go ahead and put that on our shelving unit here so we can get a look at it there. Pretty cute. All-in-one styling station, so there's definitely going to be some kind of like makeup option that we had clothing for in our other video. Here is a little camera you can use, I guess. I don't know if these are actually going to be functional or if these are going to be more decorative items, but hey, it's there if you like it. Here is the fancier version of the camera. We have a stage effects control desk, so this is definitely going to be something to do with special effects kind of things for doing the movies or TV. We have some special effects options. Let's see what this says here. All the power of the professional special effects machine used in all the biggest Plumb Bob Pictures productions, now at a handy home house size. So these are definitely, you're definitely going to be able to like make your own movies, it looks like. Here's a steady cam like they would use in real movie things. So the camera slides up and down on the track here. We have some new bars. Here is the retro bar, very cute. I really am liking the retro style here. We have the kind of in-between style with the tufted kind of poofy stuff. We have a large saloon cowboy bar. And then we have a wardrobe platform. Okay, so there's going to be something you can do with getting your Sims ready and dressed. Here is a green screen that we're going to be able to use for doing kind of, you know, special effectsy kind of stuff. I'm going to kind of put that in the back there. And then we have a giant green screen. I'm not going to place this on the lot because it is humongous, but you guys will know that it is there. Here is a really, 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 really pretty water feature. I love this. This is beautimous. I can't wait to use this. I make my own ponds like this pretty frequently, so I'm very excited that we have one now that I can just use. Very pretty floral centerpiece. We'll go ahead and put that on the pedestal there. We're getting into some decorative items now. Really cute little retro house plant. Of course, I know I've said this a few times, but you guys know everything has different color options as well. Now we're getting into some art. Looks like a cowboy poster. Very nice. A one-way sign. Just some various logo art here. We have some more graffiti. We've gotten graffiti in the past, but this is going to be different than things that we have already. We have, oh, what is this? I like this a lot. The kind of minimalist, sort of fancy, weird art stuff. I'm into it. Here is a large wall mural. Now we have some mirrors. So here is our fancy mirror. Here is a lit up wall mirror. We have another very, very pretty gilded mirror. New drapes, very, very fancy drapes. We have some more standard drapes or theater drapes, it looks like. It looks like a little stage curtain, and then, of course, we're going to have the different sizes of all the drapes here. Whoops. Popped out of my game on accident. There's our fancy ones, and then we have some little display pieces. So I'm going to go back over to our shelving units here. That one looks like a little record display. Here is a little tool set. We have a corner art piece table. Very, very nice. Corner tables are awesome. Big fancy swan sign. Your eyes balcony. So this looks like it's just another little pedestal kind of show it off kind of thingy. Pirate ship wheel. Here is a Tyrannosaurus Rex skull art piece. We got some rugs. So here's a cargo rug. This one is a well-traveled rug. So a nice faded rug if you like that kind of distressed look. Stage markings, so these are going to be just some fun void critter things or different, you know, there's a unicorn. Fancy schmancy, what is this? Schmancy's fancy rug slice. Okay. Oh, alright, so we're going to be able to do these, and then you're going to be able to make them into a rounded rug if you would like to, or you can just have a kind of side piece or whatever. That's pretty cool. I'm not mad about that at all. We have a fancy leopard rug. Here is a little wall artifact piece. Here is a, oh, like a thing if you would go to like the Hard Rock kind of thing where they have displays of people's outfits. Here's like an Elvis. That's cute. Fake beams. These are awesome if you're trying to make a little retro house. Use these as like a room divider. I like that a lot. Little wall of a shell, just a little wall details to add in. Here are some more slats that you can definitely use if you're making some retro kind of styled houses. Here's a larger horizontal one, and then this is a wall vent that kind of matches our air vents for if you're going for an industrial kind of thing. Slice rack. These are some little wall swords. Here is a theater street sign. That's cute. We're going to be able to make some really nice theaters for building. Here is a billboard for a movie poster. We have some more little swords here. A big marquee to put onto the outside of your theaters, movie theaters, whatever you want to do with them. Captain sword display. So that's like the superhero one. We have a very fancy floor towel rack with a embroidery on it. This is something else to do with the ships. You could probably use it as a wall divider, I'm sure. Oh, we have some new laundry stuff. Squawky bubbles. So here's that guy. These are probably for the commercials. Biomedical, yeah. So there's like a little medical thing, I think for soap. These are different kind of floor tiles here for you to design different shapes, I'm guessing, that kind of thing, sort of with stone. This is a storage cart for all your Sims electronic needs, it looks like. Stage floor markings here. We got some barrels for the Wild West or pirate stuff. A really cute little campfire. Again, I'm sure these are for the props. These are all the props for the acting stuff. This is a Wild West little tent. We have some more stone designs. Here is a captain's door. This stuff, again, is for all the movie stuff, I'm sure. Here is a video equipment rack. We have a lighting equipment rack. We have a well for our cowboy, kind of fun stuff here. Prop signs. Here is some more markings for the stages. A catwalk light, which is pretty nifty. Fancy, fancy. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. A big freezer bunny cutout. We have one of these guys, the little toy, but has a big cutout. And then we have this little cute guy as a big cutout. Here is a giant archway. That is crazy big. Here is a catwalk you can add to your stages. A hero tube. This stuff has to all be for the movie making portion of it. A giant toy box, a big oversized toy box. Mast of a ship. Another big catwalk here. Hero complex console. Yeah, these are definitely for the movie making to add to your sound stages and stuff. A ruined building exterior for acting with. Here is another one. Here is a ruined house. Another hero costume wall thing. And then we have these giant hero logos. I'm probably not going to put these up because I'm running out of room on the lot. Here's a nice giant rainbow. These are all facades for doing your shows, buildings, houses, it looks like, different townhouse kind of things, a cannon, a fake street. This is going to be cool. There's a saloon. I have the lot filled up here. Crashed spaceship. More of these really big superhero things. I'm not going to be able to keep placing things, guys. I'm out of room. Just pretend store shops, apartments. Here's a big pretend saloon bar, giant platform for your heroes, some kind of boom crane sort of thing with a camera on it. Here's another little electronic thing, a huge fancy staircase, another big throne, the rest of the pirate ship if you need it for something, a giant oversized thing for like kids shows it looks like. This is another prop thing where the horse hitch and all that kind of junk. Big cutout of the little guys in the back there. Saloon storefront. End of days set. So this is like a big wrecked out apocalypse thing. The front of the ship. We have another kind of broken up building. End of the world thing. Alright, we got some regular furniture. I'm gonna scoot on back over here, see what we can place, where we can place it. Here is a kind of retro-y lamp here. We have a fancier diamond lamp. We have some stage lights here, one with a diffuser, one without. One of these kind of stage lights, a more standard stage light, medieval bronze floor lamp, so that probably lights up like a torch. Here's some of our ceiling lights. We have a big medieval chandelier. We have a kind of more retro chandelier here, and then we have some fancy overflow different sized chandeliers. Here is a big theater skylight. Now we have some wall lights, so this is going to be one of those red ones that spins around with a siren, and then we have a more retro. We have our fancier gilded ones here. Some big floor blockbuster lights. Looks like a nice big new screened TV. So let's throw that guy in the back there. Here is a new gramophone radio station, sort of. CD player, whatever you want to call it. A drone. Okay. Here is that another drone? Gotta stream them all. Streaming drone. All right. Here is the more views video station. Oh my goodness. Look at this desk. Do you know how many times I've made cornered desks like these while I've been waiting for them to give me a cornered desk like this? I love this. This is fantastic. Here is the retro bookshelf. We already saw the fancy bookshelf, unless there's another one. There is. Here is another fancy bookshelf. It's so tall. Little wardrobe rack. Here is the retro dresser. Here is a fancier version just with shoes. I don't know if that's going to have dresser properties or it's going to just be shoes. Here is the taller retro dresser. Here is the taller fancy wardrobe. It's mirrored in the back. And then we have this. What is this here? Duck Security. It's the Scrooge Super Extra Large Smart Vault. So this is going to be a big fancy vault, I guess, for all your rich people. And then we have the things that I already looked at. So it looks like we got a ton of stuff in this pack. My lot is full and I didn't even put everything out. Hopefully you guys are as excited about this pack as I am. I'm really enjoying everything that I've seen so far. Everything looks really nice. I definitely think I'm more fond of the retro styled things than these super fancy things, but there is a lot of stuff here that I'm excited to play around and build with. I always love building a little bit more than I love playing, but I think that this pack is definitely going to make things pretty interesting. I think you definitely got your money's worth for this one. If you're not so much a player and you're more of a builder like I am, there is a ton of furniture here. There was a decent amount of stuff in Create-A-Sim. I am always more impressed with the build and buy mode items than I am with the Create-A-Sim items, especially recently. It seems like you don't get as much Create-A-Sim wise as you do furniture wise, but this is a very large, substantial amount of stuff to play around with, and I'm excited to play with it later. I am going to be doing a live stream tonight starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go ahead, make a new family, build a little house, and then we're going to go ahead and play around with some of the new play game features. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you like getting to look and see what's in these packs before you buy them. I still got to figure out what's going on with that terrain tool, but have a fantastic rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you later on in the live stream tonight.